When I was in junior high, our school held a 2-night-long family fun night. What we did was we set up various stations in the gymnasium, and then we asked people to bring their kids and buy tickets and go and play at these various places. So they could buy a ticket and go shoot baskets, or they could buy a ticket and go climb on the climbing apparatus, or they could come to the station that I was in charge of, which was a floor hockey station. I was the goalie, and you could pay a ticket and you could take a shot and see if you could score on me. And I had decided that no one was going to score on me. And so it didn't matter. Whether an adult came or a 5-year-old kid came, I tried to stop every shot. And guess what? I did. The first night, I stopped every shot that was taken on me. I was pretty proud of myself. I thought I had done really, really well. But at the end of the night, a kid who was a little bit older than me said to me, maybe tomorrow night it'd be a little bit more fun if somebody else was the star of the show. So, the second night, everybody scored on me. The second night, a 5-year-old kid would come and take a shot and the puck wouldn't even get to me, and I'd go, whoa, and knock the puck into the net, and he was really happy about it because he scored. And some adult would stand way at the back trying to prove to his boys that he could score, and he'd take a shot and whoop, I'd let it go in, and he'd feel all good about himself. And guess what? The second night, we made piles more money in my little station than we did the first night because I was letting other people be the star and not me. It's a simple life rule, but it's one worth remembering. Nobody cares how good you are. Nobody really cares where you've been. Nobody really cares how much you know. Nobody really cares how smart you are. Nobody really cares but you. And you can go around showing people how smart you are and how great you are and what you can do, and you can brag about all that stuff. You can do that. But it's a lot more fun to let other people be the star. It's a lot more fun to lift other people up. It's a lot more fun to point out what they do well rather than what you do well. In fact, it's not even that it's just more fun. It's actually the Christian way of doing things. The Bible reminds us that we're not the stars, that we're to lift and hold other people up. They're to be the stars. In Romans chapter 12, the Apostle Paul, writing to the church in Rome, says this. In verse 10, he says, "Be devoted to one another in brotherly love." I like that word devoted. Be devoted to one another, not yourself. You are there for other people. Be devoted to one another in brotherly love. Honor one another above yourself. That is such a simple thing to say. It's such a hard thing to do because we've been taught to self-promote. We've been taught to think about ourselves. But can we actually honor one another instead? Can we lift other people up? Because here's the end result. At the end of that same chapter, Romans chapter 12 and verse 21, he says, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." When we lift other people, when we brag about other people, when we focus on other people, we overcome evil with good. We focus on the right thing instead of the wrong. We promote something godly instead of something sinful. It is really easy to talk about yourself and make yourself the star. Can you let someone else score?